Well, most kids in Southern California have been back to class for a few weeks, and if you're a parent still trying to get the hang of homeschooling, you're not alone, and one company wants to help you with a free distance learning survival guide.
Yeah, joining us now is literacy consultant Brittany Cufaude. She is the founder of Joyful Classrooms. Brittany, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you're a mom, you're also a teacher, so tell us about
That's
this.
true.
Tell us about this free school survival guide. How does it work? And I'm sure it's probably in big demand right now.
Oh my goodness. Yes. So with a background in teaching and in educational consulting, I immediately knew parents would need the kind of support that teachers get in their training programs and then just by being teachers in the classroom. So I reached out actually to a friend who is a homeschooling guru, and we put together 7 simple steps. And so it's an online course, and we take you step by step through every single thing that you need to not just survive this time. Our goal is actually to help you find some joy as well.
That is so incredibly important. And also what we've heard through this time, a schedule, consistency, so important to help kids learn. So what is the key when it comes to creating that schedule?
Schedules are critical. One of the things even I as a mom forget that classroom teachers know is that every minute has to be scheduled. I'm not used to that at home. So one of the things I've created is like from the moment that you wake up to the moment that the child goes to sleep, every moment is accounted for. And then also given a variety of developmentally or age-appropriate strategies for when the schedule isn't working, because we also know not everything works for every single child, so it's all in there.
You also say it's important to establish priorities, so you got your schedule, so I guess that's basically what comes first and what comes second.
Yes, that's true. That's like times when including wake up and eat, do some chores, do this, do that. So it's literally the time. Priorities, to me, like a great teacher always over plans, but doesn't get nervous, because the over planning is that, you know, like if you planned for 10 things and you get through 4, those 4 most important things were the things you needed to plan for the most. So that's prioritizing. So an example for me is, as a mom, my top priority is to teach my son kindness and forgiveness. And so that comes before whether or not he did his chores. So I'm not going to get into an arguing battle about that with him. I'm going to show him what kindness and grace looks like. So those are some examples of how to set priorities in your home. But a schedule comes first too, because the children at home just sort of meander if they don't have a written down schedule for every single minute. Really, really helped me as a mom when we went into school closure.
What would you say are the biggest challenges you're hearing about that parents face? And then how can they not only overcome them, but find the joy that you're talking about?
Well, I mean, getting through the day is the most common challenge. Like, how do we get through every day with these children that we have? But some common things are, what we're trained as teachers is in things like how to build independence over time. We call it gradual release. So how do you engage your children in something that I do with you first? We practice it together, and then you learn how to do it independently over time. Another one is, I have kids of ranging ages. Amy, in this particular course, brings her wisdom. She's a single homeschooling mom of 4, ranging in age 1 to 13. So we show you how to engage your children in projects where everybody can be involved. But also, I bring the developmentally appropriate engagement strategies and how to really build what we call self-efficacy, which is that your children begin to do it alone. One thing we forget as parents is it's not 1-to-1 in the classroom. We as classroom teachers are 1 to 24, 1 to 37. So your child does not need you every single minute of the day, even though they may behave like they do. So my job as an educational expert is to share that wisdom with you as parents so that you can get through this time and really build that efficacy and learn that it can be a joy.
Love it.
All right, Brittany, some good advice. We thank you for joining us.
Sure.
Yeah, just keep those chores down farther in the day.
Yeah.
Keep the kids in a good mood. For more information, you can head to joyfulclassrooms.com or find Joyful Classrooms on social media.
Thank you, Brittany.